Well, she's known as Baltimore's first lady of jazz.
And this morning, the city woke up to the news that Ethel Ennis had died at the age of 86.
And new tonight, Avid Joy Burnett looks back at her life and legacy.
Well, for jazz fans, Ethel Ennis is an icon. She was born here in West Baltimore and always called the city her home. One person who knew her told me she would have it no other way.
Celebrate life, do what you can do.
Ethel Ennis' smooth voice drew you in and gave her worldwide acclaim. She performed with the likes of Duke Ellington and Louis Armstrong. A pride of Charm City, she was recognized as Baltimore's first lady of jazz who made many proud.
And I had a chance to play with her one time.
Oh, really?
I really did.
At Morgan State's WEAA Radio.
You've been listening to Masterclass here at 88.9 FM, WEAA, the voice of the community.
Host Robert Shaheed dedicated an entire hour to her.
Oh, my goodness, a majestic, angelic voice that I guess I can't tell you about it more than saying those things, because when you want to apply words to something that is so beautiful as her voice, you just have to hear her.
He even replayed interviews where Ennis talked about staying true to herself despite pressures from big record labels.
I remember in the 50s, they would say, "Oh, Ethel, if you were only Jewish." I don't know why I can't be me doing what I do.
And Ethel Ennis' commitment to Baltimore made others take notice. According to Shaheed, her club Ethel's Place right across the street from the Meyerhoff drew big-name performers to Charm City.
She was asked, yes, why do you keep coming back to Baltimore? And her first answer was, why not? And then she used a quote. She said, "You bloom where your roots are planted."
Despite her worldwide notoriety, Ennis paid tribute to others. We found her in the WJZ archives as she remembered the late jazz singer, Demita Joe.
Always admired her work. In fact, I recorded a song that she wrote 32 years ago.
According to the Baltimore Sun, Ennis died in her Mondawmin home after complications from a stroke.
Celebrate life, always do your best.
She was one of Charm City's gems to the end.
When we stumble and fall, but that's no.
Ethel Ennis' musical career spanned nearly 7 decades. She was 86 years old.
She gave so much to the jazz community, but Baltimore in general. And I love that we have so much footage of
Yes,
her.
a ton of archives.
Because there's somebody out there tonight who's just being introduced to her for the first time, right?
Absolutely,
But
absolutely.
can sort of look into it and find her music. I'm sure it's all over the internet.
And she really is an icon. She played with the likes of Louis Armstrong.
Duke Ellington.
Yes,
Hello, come on,
absolutely.
yeah.
Incredible.
Great story.
Thank you for bringing that to us, Avid Joy.